What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So here in front of me I have one of my favorite figures of all time, if not my favorite figure of all time, that being this Anakin Skywalker figure. I was gonna say he was released in the Saga Collections wave, but he actually was re-released many times using the same sculpt and head sculpt and everything, but there was just like some minor differences in certain releases, but overall this is pretty much like the definitive Anakin Skywalker figure that was released from Revenge of the Sith. And yeah, I mean, the thing about Revenge of the Sith Anakins is there's not been very many released, especially in the last decade. I think the last time we had a Revenge of the Sith Anakin was the Vintage Collection Darth Vader, which was just Anakin on Mustafar. And that was the last time we had one. That figure's very expensive now. I do have it, and it is like the same design, same mold as this, except instead of swivel joints, it's on pins, so it just bends normally like a normal figure instead of this swivel. Honestly, I like the swivel articulation, but either way, that was the last time that we got a Revenge of the Sith Anakin. Now, there are some issues with this figure. First of all, I don't think that the head scan is all that great. You know, like it works, but it's a little odd, you know. But I love it personally just because of the nostalgia. But one thing about this figure is that I feel like they made his forehead way too big. So if you're looking at him, like that's like almost receding, you know. And I always wondered why they did that. Like, especially if you look at it from like this angle, it's like, dang, he has a big forehead. So that's something that always kind of, I was like, dude, honestly, like if they just changed that, it would make the figure so much better. But I ended up making a fix for this figure. So I do have this figure, but it's like a different version a little bit. The head sculpt's a little different. And basically, I fixed his scuffed hairline. And I honestly should have recorded it, but I didn't know if it was going to turn out well, so I didn't make a video on it. But I fixed it, and here it is. So this is my other Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. Like I said, these two are pretty much the same figure, just very minor differences amongst the two. The tunic color is a little bit more of a matte dark brown on this one compared to that one. And then the cloth is also a little different, and then the front tunic piece is different as well. But also, obviously, the heads are different. This guy's, he's a lot more pale, he's more tan, which honestly, that one's probably more accurate. But yeah, so basically, this one here on the left, his hairline was scuffed. It was bad. I mean, it came up so high, and it annoyed me. So I ended up going ahead and fixing it, and I think it looks really good. Basically, I just used clay, and I shaped it down onto the head there. And then I was able to get some paint, and I was able to pretty much perfectly match the paint color to the rest of the Anakin hair color there. So yeah, this is like the definitive Anakin in my collection at this point, because I think it looks so good with the fixed hairline. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And also, I think this head just looks a little bit better than this one. Yeah, I mean, the difference is day and night. So yeah, this is like the main one that I have on my display now. So I am pretty happy with it. And yeah, I mean, it kind of just boils down to, we do need a new Anakin. And there's been talk about it for a long time. We also need a new one in the Black Series. I've always even thought this, that the Black Series for Revenge of the Sith Anakin does not look that good. His face scan does not look that good. He also has a really big hairline. Actually, let me grab the extra head for him. I don't know what it is about Hasbro, but they always make these Anakin figures have the biggest foreheads ever. I mean, look at that. That's like almost critical, or that's bad. It's very bad. And if you look at images of Anakin, of Hayden Christensen in Revenge of the Sith, his hairline is not that scuffed. So I just think that that's something that they could work on. Also, this does not look like Hayden Christensen that much to me at all. Just way, way, way too pale. And just the chin and the jaw, I feel like could have been better, because it's not giving Anakin. I do think that they did do well on the hair color though, because a lot of times people make his hair very dark in action figures and stuff, and he actually had a almost dirty blonde sort of hair. It wasn't all that dark. There were definitely some streaks of blonde. So anyways, you know, that's just something that I think they could work on. But people think that since next year will be the 20th anniversary for Revenge of the Sith, that we will get a updated Rots Anakin in the Vintage Collection and the Black Series. And I really hope they do. And if they do, all I'm asking is that they do not make him have a scuffed hairline. But I don't think that they will, given how good the Vintage Collection Count Dooku figure is. It looks just like the guy who played him. And it also, the hair and everything is pretty good. So I am counting on that figure to be great. And whenever it does come out, because I'm almost guaranteeing that it's going to come out next year. When it does, I will probably buy 5. Like, I mean, you guys know Anakin is my favorite character, and especially Revenge of the Sith Anakin. So that's going to be really sick. But anyways, I just wanted to show how I was able to upgrade my Anakin 3.75 inch figure. I really like how it looks. Like I said, it's now like my main one in my display, just because the hairline is not completely scuffed anymore. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.